There's going to be a lot of treasure collected today. Trust me on that. You're not going to want to miss it. I know exactly what's going on. And this is no game. Better believe I'm back today on this Saturday. Waters have gotten a lot lower. Thank you, Lord, for that. But the grass has gotten really high. You guys are crazy today. Yeah, I'm out here trying to collect that treasure for the day. Dang, am I gonna fall like a tree or something out here? I can't tell. It's like Little House on the Prairie. Ooh, there goes the hurt ankle from like 2 months ago. Going backwards. Yeah. This is as high as I was only able to go last time because the waters were deep and muddy. And we've recovered hardly anything. But it's different today. Is that a pattern worth keeping? A color? Let me go ahead and look around real quick today. Maybe I'll make it to another spot. But there might be some very magnificent treasure out here waiting to be recovered now that the waters have gone down about 3.5 feet. I know it's going to be out here on this lovely, perfect first day of May. Let's go ahead and collect this treasure real quick today. Try to go quick and slow at the same time, since it was slim pickings last time, but we'll get to that in the later part of the video, this long video I'm making. I'm so excited about today, I really am. Bingo, here's our first one of the day. And I've only been here for about 4.5 minutes. Indeed. Would have never seen it last Saturday. Last Sunday, I think it was, when I was out here. Yeah, I know, it's just a ball. It's all it is, a glass ball. But there's something about what they didn't give us last time. When I came out here, nothing but a bunch of deep muddy water in 2 different locations. And all I recovered out here last time was about 3 marbles. And then the rest of the day it was nothing but a bunch of perfect heaven. There's one right in front of me. I'm not even looking at it. Didn't even see it. I know, glass balls, but it's a treasure. You don't understand the treasure though. I didn't either until about 2 months ago. Which is having me design and create this video. One that we'll never ever forget. Trust me on that. Thank you, Lord, for all the treasure you help us find that'll lead us to you. The human race will never understand. They never will. But there was something about what they didn't let me collect last time. I haven't even looked at the video. The videos are still in the iPhone. Well, I've looked at a couple of them, but I noticed the patterns of what they didn't do. What we never collected or recovered. Because we weren't meant to see it. We weren't meant to find it then. But there's a reason why we collected and recovered nothing. Because it was going to lead us out here. And I spent literally the rest of the day looking at all this. And I spent literally the rest of the day looking at all this. And I spent literally the rest of the day looking at all this as I was exploring through the waters of eternity in hopes that I would collect and recover some major history, some major timepieces, some major ideas. Time to set the jug down. No, it's not a 9,000-year-old arrowhead. We might come across that later. I don't know yet. I'm still very unprepared for the day. The cord is not tucked away, it's in the way. It's not behind the shirt. But bam, another piece for the collection. Beautiful. Might have a terribly destroyed and battered Moral Mountain right here. It's that clear quartz that you can see right through. Nah, it's just a chip off the old block. Bubble wrap quartz. Toss it back. Nothing. That's a nice one right here to add to the puzzle piece. Perfect. Exactly what I'm looking for. Different kind of treasure right here. Might have a little clear one here. I can't tell. I think that's just like a decorative bead or something. Gotta be. We'll add it to the pile though. It's not a marble. Or is it? That's weird right there. No, it's some kind of fancy bead. Yeah, cool. Glass bead. Don't think I've ever collected anyone like this before. That is probably just part of a light or something. It's red. Yeah, how did I know that? How did I know it was going to be part of some kind of light or something? That's weird right there, just a reflective device. Let me go ahead and add it to the treasure pile. You know, the study pile. I know, piece of garbage, you're not proud of it. But that's alright. Looks like we might have a nice addition to the metal treasure, I guess. Gotta be part of a license plate right here. Heck yeah. That's cool right there. Look at that thing. 44. Well, that's not the year, of course not. That's just the end of the license plate. I bet that said Peach State. Look at the other side. Bam, backwards. Cool. See if I can add this to the pocket. Man, let's just hope it's going to branch out for us to have enough space to add what we're going to be collecting later. Trust me on that. There's definitely going to be something out here, and we will find and recover it. Nothing incredibly historic yet. There's just a couple pieces that let's take a look at right here. Here's one. Nothing but a rock, but there's something right here. It looks exactly like what we're looking for when it comes to the pottery. That's got to be a piece right here. It is. All right, that is not. Yeah, it's got a design on it. You can barely see it. Excited for a couple of lines. No pun intended on that one. A couple of lines. That's crazy. No, I don't do that kind of stuff. Perfect. underwater last time. Cool. Not a big deal, it's still beautiful, but unfortunately the gravel I was walking on last time is now covered up with that stagnant, mossy stuff, the brown stuff. That's alright, but there's something here. You know, a lot of stuff is just covered up. But there's something right here I need to take a look at. There's something about the consistency on one single side, but it's all covered up and it looks exactly the same, but there's something about this piece right there, because it looks like it's made of something else. Bam. Don't ask me how I can see stuff like that out here. Look at that thing. Looks exactly like everything else. They made the Vinci well. One of the best eyes for this you could ever imagine. Dang, that's on there thick too. It's gonna take a month just to scrub that thing off. Look at that. And it's still being broken right there. It's got a little bit of design on it. Cool, add it to the pocket. Might as well go ahead and speak it forward today when it comes to recovering this treasure out here. We're expecting some very, very, very monumental rainstorms coming up here on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday for the state. Just imagine the kind of recoveries that we're going to recover. The kind of things you're going to find and collect over the course of the next 2.5 weeks. After that, they're going to have me busy out in heaven. They are. They're going to have us very busy working out there, trying to recover that stuff. And believe me, you'll never believe what we're going to find. Trust me on that. Can't get better than that heavenly spot right there. Bam. Looks like the good old Bacchus image. Yeah, I'm going to take a look at something right here. I know it's just a piece of garbage, probably. Could be a major chunk of Native American ash right here. I recognize anything. Dang. It's something that's been burned. That could be a big old chunk of ash. But you know what I'm going to do? Bam. There we go. That's what I'm talking about right here. I recognize something like that a mile away. Let me put the jug down right quick. I know, it's almost as if I'm recovering things like every 50 feet or something like that, or something that they make me take a look at. But that looks like a bone, but probably not just any kind of bone. Let's pray that it weighs a ton. Oh my God, it does. All right, hold on, look at the light right there. Anything that's white like this could be not quite fossilized, but close enough. It's got something on it though, no big deal. It's kind of rough, crystallized on the inside. It's crumbling just a little bit on the inside, but it is ringing. It's ringing. Like a rock, like a piece of glass. This might be over 10,000 years old. Gotta add this to the bone study pile. Yeah, it's ringing. There's no thud to it. Dang. You talk about a different kind of artifact right there. We'll study it later though. You know, do some tests on it. You know, soft test, of course. Let me go ahead and add this to the pocket for real though. Good find right there. That could be something. Would have never seen it this time last Sunday, but there's something right here with a curve on it. Look at my footsteps. I just walked right over here. And then I just happened to glance within the light. There's something here with a giant curve on it right there. It could be just a piece of bark. That's a piece of bark. I'm gonna crap my drawers in a different way. Hold on right there. Yeah, I picked things up like that before and they were just game pieces. It's heavy, it's heavy, heavy. Oh crap. That's a big joker right there. And I'm not talking about joker in a bad way. Dang. Never would have seen it. Another top of a pot. Where the heck does it come from out here? There ain't no telling. But I know it's not coming from far at all. Add it to the historic pile. It's got some kind of design on it. Great recovery so far today. At least it didn't get lost forever. Perfect. You know, I set the jug down. There was something in the water I had to get out. It was the widest thing in the water at this point right here. Bam. Bottom of a humongous Mara mountain. Will not be taking it. You know, I turned that new leaf. Bam. You think I found something? I did. I just can't see it again. The jug down. Yeah, I found a couple things in the water. Just some fancy looking glass. Melted. Weird. Looks like it's been napped. Yeah, it's just a piece of glass. I won't keep it for my little tiny glass collection, but look at that. Some kind of scraping tool. I'm not going to keep it though. I'm going to toss that thing back. Hello. I see them. What the heck is that thing? Nothing. But I already know what this is here. Bingo. Beautiful. Can't believe I'm looking in the same spot that I was in last weekend, but the water's erupted there. So basically I just looked in there, but there's something in the water over here I just took a glance at. I'm putting the jug down because I think it might be something worth recovering. Don't know yet until I go over there. It's the widest thing over there. But once I look closer, it looks like something we're very used to out here. But I could be wrong. I don't know yet. Oh crap. What a game. It is indeed. Piece of glass. Failed on that one. You think I found something? No, just another piece of silverware. Won't be recovering that. I already have enough in my little recovery collection. Hold on. I thought that might have been something. But there's something behind me that I don't know if I'll take out of here. I'm looking because the waters are clear and they're 3 feet lower. So we definitely might see something that was, you know, turned up out here. For real though. Yeah, but there's something here that I would have never seen last time, but I'm not going to take that thing out of there. I know you know I collect and recover things that are intact. But when it comes to the modern stuff like this, I just feel like I have to leave it out here for another few hundred years maybe. Unless I'm desperate. Gotta be something a lot more actually. This right here is the famous give up spot from last weekend. when the waters were too deep to keep going. And I realized that I was not going to recover anything else. So now that we're about to go past this point, who knows what else we're going to find up there that we missed last time. Because we never went. And we couldn't go. That's what makes this hobby so exciting in a different way. Let's go see what we can collect and recover out there. But first I got to go through about 90 feet of clear water. Let's hope we see something. Different kind of game. Can't really see in the water with a reflection. I'm just going to have to go backwards, upside down or something like that. But at least I'm able to recognize something. Let's hope it's intact. It is. I can feel that thing. Perfect. That's a weird one right there though. Half and half. Keep going. Nothing much has been piling in the pocket over the past hour. Let's hope that's going to change. Well, here goes nothing. Past the point where we gave up last time. Let's go see what they have up here. Definitely not a bad start after going about 30 feet. Cool. Seems like it's going to be the marble treasure again today. There's one here. It's a nice blue one, I think. Like sky blue or something. Light blue, cool. And then there's another blue one right here. Better believe it. Add them to the pile. But no major history yet. Something's peeking back out at us. You can barely see the blue. Let's hope it's intact right there. Dang, it's pretty. And it is. Perfect. Look at that one though. Another half and half. Like we usually find them out here. Cool. Nothing at all in like the past hour. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. I was expecting to recover some extreme artifacts today, but I still have about another mile to go on the other side of the bridge if I can get that far. It's already about 1 o'clock, but you know I stay out forever. I do. But check this thing out. Largest and one of the better shards of metal I've recovered in a very long time. You better believe that's very worthy, and it's solid too. It's not like aluminum or anything like that. It's a solid piece, so it's not going to bend. But there's a dilemma. I have a dilemma with this one. It's so early. And I still have such a long way to go. How's this thing going to fit in the pocket though? Guess I'll just have to carry it in my hand. Da Vinci style. That's a nice one right there though. Leave it as is. Just add it to something else. Stick something in between. Bring it through the other side. Stick something in there. You know, stick this into something else. Create out of it. But we'll clean it up just a little bit. Try not to rub off too much. The laws of nature did this one right. So proud of them on this one. Best one in a long time. Keep things around out here. I think I'll see one. I don't know. I was curious because I didn't know if there was something right here I could open up and see if there's a treasure on the inside. But I noticed one thing right there. We've hit a couple of game pieces today that they played some jokes on us. A couple of things that we thought were authentic. They ain't, I don't know about this one though. There ain't no telling anymore today. Could be just a fat piece of quartz. I'm going to set these things down. Looks like a more amount to me. It's not. It's a piece of glass. Dang it. Sorry about that. That was a deer. They were probably laughing at us though. They were laughing at us when the second I put my hand on that thing. Gee, you saw that thing on camera though. Quite significant. No, I'm not going to keep this for one of my joke pieces that they let us recover out here. Look at that. It still looks like the real deal. I guess they're delaying the April Fool's jokes for today. Check that thing out. Bam. It's not the real deal Holyfield. I just took one step and I saw the perspective of it. It's nothing at all, but check out this little piece of wood. I don't know if that's a button or not. It's got a design on it though. Cool. We'll just add it to the button pile as always. Yes, exactly what that thing is. This little button. Cool. It's got major design on it. Look at that thing. Don't find buttons like this ever. Now it's fine for the day. Different kind of treasure. Another token for the treasure chest right here. Not really money, but just in addition to the treasure. Perfect. Got to be careful when I kick things up. Don't know, it could be the real deal. Yeah, I just moved it, but I see a curve and it's got some consistency on it, so I bet it's the top of a bowl or something. Well, I know it's broken, but it's a piece of pottery. Heck yeah, another one. Ancient, no design on it. Looks like they're making me collect the big stuff right here. Wash that thing off. There could be a design on it. No, nothing at all. Add it to the pocket. Add something else right here. Part of the land. Different kind of world of coke I'm creating with these things. Can't get too far until I notice a friend out here chilling. Another big turtle. Well, that one's not that big. It's a baby big one, that is. Cute. Yeah, they're probably out there. They're probably down there fishing. Let's hope they didn't eat the perfect spear tips that we're looking for. Or the other things. Cute. Something right here I gotta take a better look at. Right behind me. Probably nothing. Probably too good to be true. But there are pieces out here that I found before. A lot smaller than this. That look exactly like spear tips. I noticed the edge on it when I got up here. There's a contrast to that. There we go. Look at that thing. Could that be some kind of slicing tool? I don't know. I think I'll just take it back to study. Look at the bottom though. This thing is humongous. That is definitely a foot long on that. The top is a little bit worn down, but it's perfectly rounded off. Perfect for cutting 1,000 years ago. Probably more than that. If that's what this thing is. Probably nothing at all. Let me go ahead and collect it, add it to the pocket. But I still have a long way to go. I got some big things today. They know how to make me keep going. They know how to make us keep going. Someone just said they do. Of course I'm not going to take it. And that reminds me, I forgot to bring out more to donate. They're sitting right in the Vinci vehicle. Beautiful. I've never been this far up the creek before. Not at all. It's my first time up here. Because it always got late during our adventures, especially in the wintertime, the following winter. But yeah, I haven't collected much over the course of the last hour. Just about, maybe 2 hours. And now since I've gone this far, it's almost like I have to keep going. Because they know how to drive us out. They do. But this is all recovered over the course of the last couple of hours, maybe. Nothing but a bunch of metal. And another little button right there. Cool? Look at that thing right there. Add to the sculptures, but I'm not complaining at all. And there's nothing wrong with adding another spoon to the treasure. Nothing like adding that treasure to the chest. You know what I mean? Treasure to the chest. Yeah, but I want to tell you something though. I'm not really complaining at all about it. Not at all. Because this is part of the things that I've been looking for. Part of the treasure that I'm looking for. To help me create what I desire to create. And that's art itself. So definitely not complaining about that. I know I haven't recovered anything 20,000 years old out here. 10,000 years old. No paleo. Nothing like that yet. But I still have a long way to go forwards and backwards. Let me go ahead and do that thing right. I got some things to add to the pocket real quick in the process. And carry with us. Bunch of stuff. Already know the game. I'm getting too used to this lately. Look at that thing right there. That thing's humongous. But it's just part of the game. And they know that I know the game. Not even real. Thanks for that one, guys. Thanks again. I know exactly what's going on. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Check this out. Never even saw it when I came up here. So I decided to go through the water right here and take a look around. I'm looking. Because there's something behind me that I noticed out here. Oh, there's a little caterpillar. We're not going to be killing that. Yeah, there's a bone right here. That's cool. I don't know if it's human or not. That one right there, in the center of the screen. I don't even know. But I saw some patterns of some things up in here. I bet that's glass. Let me set down the nice art pieces. Yeah, that's milk glass right there. It's intact. Probably some Avon bottle or something. It's got a name on it. Cool. But you'll never... I never even saw this. Hold on. Smooth crab skin. Clapped? Clapped hand something. That's a cool little bottle though. I can't take it. My pockets are too full with different kinds of treasure. Other treasure. Well, the creek likes to get high out here in this area. I don't know. Just don't get busted. Yeah. But this is some kind of old school dumping site. Garbage dump site. Probably from the 60s, 70s, like Fox 97. The 50s, 60s, and 70s. Or that AM channel I used to listen to, AM 790 or something like that. AM 690, whatever, with the classical stuff from like the 30s, 40s, and 50s. Or the 20s, 30s, and 40s. I used to listen to that station all the time when I was a kid. Old dump site. I know you're going to say, but Da Vinci, look for the Coke bottles. There could be anything in this land right here. Some more milk glass. Got to be careful around these zones though. Anything pulled out could cause a collapse. Yeah, this stuff's probably from the 60s or something. I mean, look, I see some blue. That could be intact. I don't know though. I don't want to get my hands all cut up. Learned my lesson last time. Guess when you tell the story, look at all the glass out here. Asking for trouble. All it takes is one little slip. Dang, gotta be careful. Don't want to forget the metal. Yeah, but I'm coming here to look at that thing right there. Dang. That's plastic. We screwed up on this one. Yeah, it's plastic, dang. Oh well. Yeah, definitely from like the 60s, probably through like the 80s or something like that. We're not gonna get far with this at all. We're not, it's not like they were dumping airheads and major pottery or anything like that out here. Not really treasure at the moment. That'll be later. Yeah, let's leave this thing right here. That would be cool to get out of here. If I had the chance. Maybe it'll be something for my marble collection. We'll find it later. Got syringes. Old school needles. Yeah, a little bird up here is telling me to clean it up. Da Vinci, bring out your dump truck and go backwards. Bring this stuff out of here. Oh, we got to do that. Man, it's dangerous out here. Look at that thing right there. Imagine falling against that. Yeah. Dang. Let me go ahead and try and dig this thing out real quick. It's blue for real though. Could be broken. But I could be asking for some serious trouble with this. Well, I kind of figured out what it is. From the looks of that, it might be, well, The bottom part is broken off right there. But from the looks of it, it might be some kind of porch light or something. I don't know. Some kind of light bulb. Let me go ahead and see if I can pull it out, but I mean, I'm having to go in there with a stick. Yeah, but the top is like corroded, so that might be just one of those floodlights or something like that. That's exactly what it looks like. I don't know where I'll see the blue from. Crazy. Should have known. Reflection. Da Vinci style. Yeah, that's exactly what that thing is. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's just a floodlight. Oh well, I just wasted 10 minutes. Or did I? You know, I kept going. As always, it's about 5:15. I better get a move on. Yeah, cool. This is all I've recovered for the past, I don't know, I'd say an hour or so. Look at that thing right there, a piece of glass. Melted glass. I don't know if I'll stuff it to the Da Vinci studio or not. The glass collection, look at that, that's weird. It's like frozen in time like a piece of ice, but check this thing out right here. Bam! They did that thing right here. I just now picked that thing out of the water. It's exactly the goal that I'm going for, right here. The perspective of the geometries within the artwork. That's cool right there. Yeah, but there's something else here that's even more cool than this right here. You're looking at it right there. Why do you think I started a little skit video? That is another piece. The sun's getting pretty low. Even though it's like 5:15, I still have like 3 hours to get out of here and recover more things. And we're doing it right. We are. Let me go ahead and keep on going. No marbles for the past 2.5 hours though. Even in all this. But there's a bridge we have to get around and under. Let me go ahead and do that thing right. They're going to show us something today. The rest of the day. The pockets are overflowing. It's about 5:45. I'll keep going, but yeah, I made some recoveries right here. Look at this old school sneaker from like 1971. I don't know if I'll collect that or not. I haven't been really feeling the pockets. Besides, I filled the pockets with a couple of large garbage bags. I was planning on coming out here, you know, cleaning up the garbage, but since I've done that, they keep showing me like things that I want to collect and not throw away. I mean, look at this stuff right here. Hold on. Let me not lose my perspective on this stuff real quick. Anytime soon. Hold on. Look at the deer steps. They're hanging out. Gotta be careful with this right here. I'm not talking about the piece of metal. Hold on. And then something else. Heck yeah, I found my first artifact out here. I mean, you know, arrowhead. The tip is broken though. That's ancient as you know what. That's cool right there though. I think I'll add it to the historic pile. It's not really that broken though. Cool find. I found it in the water back there. Yeah, but check out this stuff I'm about to add to the pocket. Yeah. I know I sound excited. Look at that. I'm clouding up the image. Sound like I've been smoking the good stuff. Nope, not at all. But check this thing out. Ooh, scary. Definitely adding this to the studio. Man. It's a cool looking find right here. A different kind of artifact, for real. Yeah, let me put my hand on something else. All this stuff in this little zone. Old bone, nothing big. Is that the colors of the lady? You better believe that thing is. Retro. Not really worthy of Sears? I don't know if I'll sneak this thing out of here or not. I mean, talk about retro. It's even like the colors of the 70s and 60s. Going backwards with that thing. Now let's go ahead and leave it. Dang it, let the laws of nature play with that thing a little bit longer. That's nice though. Thought about keeping that for my own little museum. Let me go ahead and see. I got a piece of metal here. Gotta be a piece of metal. Well, it's cool though. They're doing a great job out here. Something about passing the bridge though. I mean, I've only gone about maybe 218 feet. And they pulled me into one little, tiny little zone to see things that I'm adding to the pocket the best I can. The heck is this thing? A piece of plastic art? Exactly. Dang. They know us well, don't they? Let me go ahead and keep on going with it. Barely got started. What you know about that? Long way to go in here, but it seems like I'm collecting some very retro items. Come up in here. Dang. Well, you already saw the sneaker. I know I just set it down because I picked up something I can't unwrap. Maybe a new game of ours. Unwrap the wrapper and see what it says later on in Vinci Studio. It looks like a balled up canvas, unfortunately. And it's the same color as that. Look at that. Dang. I know my life gets scarier every single second of the day. It seems wherever I go out in heaven. Yeah, I gotta keep that in the hand though. But this thing here, I've never seen a pen like this. I'll just recover it for the meantime. Look at it. You know, probably just add it to the garbage can later. That's cool right there though. Never seen a pen like that. And then that thing there. I just wanted you to take a look at that. I'm not going to take that with me. How the heck am I going to get that thing in a pocket? Look at that. Lost in nature doing their thing. A different kind of battle of Angry right there. Yeah. Nature and man. Nature versus man. Man versus nature. Cool. It's the same hand every single time. That's weird. Yeah. This is worth burying, but you know what? I don't have a shovel out here, so let's leave it for them to play with for now on. Yeah, but there's something here I'm about to add to the pocket. Another sign. Add it to the wall later. The wall of fame. Either it's 109 or it's 601. Cool little addition to the pocket right here. Different kind of garbage. Seems like I don't even have to be in the kayak someplace to experience this right here. Man, seems like it's going to be the art on the other side of the bridge, worth collecting and recovering, to making this something else. I always seem to hit it right. Perfect. Time to turn back in this beautiful heaven out here on a perfect Saturday. I know I'm always laughing. Yeah, not a real laughing matter since I haven't recovered. You know, dang, that's a nice one right there though. Don't know if I'll take that out. My hand's already full though. Look at that. Lost in nature making their move on that thing. Like they're at the club. You have rocks and gravel and all sorts of stuff, dirt adhering to that thing right there. I think I'll hang it on the wall. Then I found something else of interest. That's cool. Piece of a computer though. Nothing but diamonds. Talk about a treasure. Dang. The heck is this thing right here? I never saw that till now. Because I'm coming back over here. I got to show you something. What the heck is that? This might be the best artifact all day. But I got to think about putting that in a pocket. What the heck is this thing? Hold on. I'm carrying a lot of things in the hands with me today. Oh no, they have a broken leg. That's cool right there. Talk about recovery. I think it's made of wood. Yes, wood right there. I have no idea what that says right there. Cool recovery for the day. The legs are gone though. They broke them off something. Didn't think I was going to collect one of these. Whatever it is, it's just a turtle though. At this late hour. Let me add this to the pocket and try not to break off the last leg though. Huh. Something about the curves. Alright, well, that's just another sign. But take a look at this. Of course I set the jug down right there. Different side of the treasure, I guess. Out here coming to the point to turn around, the end of it all. Not a bad end, but a joyful end since it's time to celebrate. No, I didn't find a real artifact. Something else that I noticed. Hope this is going to be a good sign for all of us. The end of something. Let's pray it's the end of wearing the masks. What the heck do they walk me into every single time I come out here? Another head. Perfect. I told you they're always going to answer prayers. Let me go ahead and get out of here so we can go over what we recovered today. Beautiful. Where's that face at? Check this out. Never even saw it coming down here. Maybe it was a reflection of the white sky when I was coming down this area. Something in the water here. Hold on. My hands are full. I can't lean down to pick it up. But I think I know exactly what that thing is if it doesn't float away. Let me go ahead and add this to the pocket. There might be something in here, but it's probably part of the game. part of the treasure game. I don't know though. Let me go ahead and try to get out the sand first before I take the sand home. Dang, it's going to take forever to clean this thing out. Let me go ahead and grab the stuff and get on out of here. We'll go over what we found. Got another heavy bag for this adventure right here. Let me go ahead and empty out this thing right quick. Lots of cool things to go over. Let's do it like we always do. A little bit too much to talk about in this one. Fills up the entire screen. Nearly fills up the entire table. The entire desk, whatever you want to call it, in my Da Vinci studio. Yeah, let me go ahead and have a seat. Way too much to talk about in this one here. Not a lot of artifacts, not a lot of history, just a bunch of interesting stuff, and that's about it. Some of this stuff will be trashed, but whatever's on the top shelf up here is going to be used for art later. It is. That's going to be a great addition to the collection. Well, the artistic stuff that needs to be manipulated. Look at that thing right there, stand alone. Yeah, cool. Try not to smash it anymore. Try not, to mess with it too much if I can do that thing. I don't know. Dang. Art forms within and around and through. All right, cool. Too many places to start with this. Too many promises. Too many pieces of treasure. Too many stories. Yeah, cool. All right, well, let me go ahead and look at this thing right here. I don't know if I'm going to keep it or not. It's a piece of porcelain, electrical equipment, whatever you want to call it. Looks like an old school outlet or something like that. Yeah, that's exactly what that thing is. Never looked at this until now. Red, white, and black. Instead of red, white, and blue, backwards, it's red, white, and black. Yeah, it looks old school from like maybe, man, this could be like 1930s to like 1950s or something. Like a switch outlet or something like that. I'm hanging on to that thing. Look at that. All right, cool. Porcelain, hard as a rock. Nice retro vintage item. Pieces of garbage here. Yeah, trash it later. Just got it out of there. Don't know what to do with these things here. Look like that time a friend of mine and I, we borrowed the Power Wheels. I'm not going to say stole it, but we borrowed that thing and we burned off the engines in the back. And we rode up and down hills and crashed it like crazy. Shot off bottle rockets as we were going down the road. Yeah, talk about some accidents for real. I guess that's the reason why I got so many spinal injuries. Cool. Piece of garbage. Yep. Got the hand right here. You saw that baby hand? That's crazy right there. I think I'll just spray paint it. Make some crazy looking thing, whatever. Yeah, cool. All right. I think I'll just hang on to this for a little while. But there's something in my hand that's got a bigger story than that thing right there. Yeah. The ninja head. But there's a very special character that I saw in the sands. I'll show you in a minute, in the video, what I saw with my eyes and all that you would never see on the video camera, on the screen, on your TV set, whatever, your monitor. You never saw the face looking back at us within the sand, did you? The one with the face mask on. talking about the end to many things when it comes to the coronavirus. Yeah, take the mask off. Yeah, that's cool though. Keep it part of the the interesting head collection I got going on. Yeah, but I'll highlight that face, and I know exactly whose face that is in the sand. But I'm not going to tell you who they are. But you probably already know who they are. You're probably listening to them. Okay, cool. Got the very interesting looking shards of metal. Look, maybe we can just create something right now with it and sell it for a few $100,000. Maybe $601. Maybe $109,000. I don't know. Backwards and forwards, forwards and backwards, upside down, mirror image. What's on the other side? Nothing. Cool. I think I'll hang that on the wall with the license plates that I have. Yeah, Laws and Nature doing that thing right here. That's cool to me. Don't know. I think I'll just trash it. Got it out of there. Piece of the treasure. Add it to the kitchen collection. The drawer, whatever it is. I know I'm trying to move fast because there's a lot here within the treasure collection. Some kind of fake torpedo? No, it's not a dildo. Or is it? What's that? It's something China. Can't see what that thing says. I know it's just a kid's toy. It weighs a lot though for a kid's toy though. Yeah. Probably some kind of, firework display or something. Probably not. Do not know. Got the marbles right here. Nothing much. Cool. Add them to the marble stash. And then one of my favorite things of all. The bottom of a light bulb. Yeah, cobalt blue is my color. One of my many colors, that is. But this is like retro. It is. This is probably like, I don't know, up to like the 1980s, early 90s or something. I haven't seen a cobalt blue light bulb in a while. And then I found some pennies and all. Talk about adding to the treasure. Look at the jewels. The fake jewel. Yeah, I got some buttons here. Cool. Nice. Another one of those weird looking coins to add to the treasure chest. That's like the 9th or 10th one I found out there before. That's cool. Yeah, nothing but a piece of garbage here. Yeah, knob, whatever it is. Got the glass. Yeah. Pieces of the lady canvas. Yeah, horizon colors, the landscape, whatever it is. Part of the painting. Got the turtle here. Yeah. I thought this was like cast iron or something from like the early 1900s, like the Victorian days. But it's carved wood. Still don't know the age on this though. Poor baby's got 3 broken legs. Has 1 left. We'll try not to break that one though. But this thing weighs a ton right here though. It does. Probably because it's still a little bit damp. A little bit wet. But it'd be nice if this was like older than about 110 years old. Wait a minute. It says, if I can finally see it now. It says Jamaica on it. That's exactly what that says. So this is not really that old. Yeah, it says Jamaica on it. You can see it right there. The sea is kind of small. How come I couldn't see it in the light out there in heaven? Well, because I'm under my desk lamps. My crystal lamps and all. Cool. Nice things to add to the art piece. Look at that. They did it right on that with the laws of nature. Cool. Diamonds in the sky. Yeah, in a different way, they're going to give you diamonds. And it'll lead you to another perspective within your mind. It will. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Diamonds indeed. Yep. More to go around out there, I bet. Cool. All right. Weird looking rock. Masonry or something like that, possibly. Garbage. Lots of garbage in here today. Piece of the puzzle. Nice finger pointer rock. Going to add it to the finger pointer collection. That's one of the better ones in the past few weeks, I would say. Look at that. Yeah, but you don't believe in these ideas that I have. The way that I view nature. the things that I can see that you never even notice. If you even saw this on the beach or anywhere else, like the mountains or something, laying on the side of a road in a ditch, would you think that this looked like a finger pointer? Like a hand pointing you into a direction or something? You probably won't even blink an eye. But I saw this a mile away. Yeah, cool. All right, piece of garbage here. Nothing I thought was part of an old turtle shell or something. Linoleum towel, burned or something. Throw it to the garbage pile. And check this thing out right here. I'm very proud of this piece of ash. Check this thing out. It could be very ancient. It's very solid, very hard. But on the other side, it's got something incredibly interesting to me. A piece of bark. This thing right here weighs a ton. And it might, just might possibly have a piece of ancient bark that is holding on to, that is adhered to. I do not know though. I mean, look how thick that thing is. Either somebody was burning a lot of wood for a long time. That takes a lot of time to get that amount of ash to accumulate that thick. But that is a nice piece right here. We might have a very historic piece right here. I know it's not really that historic, but in my mind it is. But look at that. Could definitely be well over, I'm going to say well over 300 years old. Quite possibly, but I could be terribly wrong. I mean, that's a lot of backyard fires for real, though, back in like the 1960s. If only I really knew. I don't think I can afford to send off more and more ash to the carbon dating company that I use to give me some kind of negative answer to waste like $350 to send off a sample to tell me it's from what? Like circa 1953? Before present? Oh yeah, maybe it came from one of these pots. Yeah, probably not. Cool. No design on any of these things right here except for that one right here. You can barely see the Art Deco detail in that thing. Yeah, I found a brim, a top of an ancient pot. Need to find a fully intact one for a change, really though. We do. All right. Cool. Piece of masonry. Just stuff to study later. Especially this thing right here. Solid as a rock. Not quite fossilized, but it's still solid as a rock. It's crystallized too on this side. I mean, look at those crystals in it though. This thing could be well over at least 70,000 years old on this thing right here. Ancient bone, weighs a ton, has a ring to it. No thud, nothing like that. And I can even file my nail on this thing. Definitely historic on this. What a find for the day. I know it's not from the dinosaur days. I know it's not that old. Trust me on that. Yeah, but that is quite the find in this. Always looking out for the most ancient stuff we can find. And keep us going, really though. And then, of course, what the heck is this thing? I do not know. I'm just going to keep it a study. It could be some kind of giant chopping device or something like that. You saw it in the video. Yeah, look at that thing. Could be too good to be true, though. I cannot tell, but it's fashioned absolutely correctly and perfectly. Looks like they just whacked off a few pieces. Maybe it just broke. But that definitely looks like it could be some kind of cutting device. I could be terribly wrong. But I could be extremely right. I do not know. I need to take a deeper look at that. Need more time. But of course, that's sort of show. Just to see how much treasure we have in this empty wallet. Yeah. Listen to the sand that's going to be dropping out. going to litter the table. Nothing left. Someone just trashed it. I'm looking for the golden penny. Look, we found $1,000. I kind of figured that this thing was going to be empty. All it has left in it is a bunch of sand. A bunch of sand. What did I tell you about that treasure? A bunch of sand. Go figure. Yeah, alright. Cool. We'll talk about that later on. But let me go ahead and move on with this hobby of ours. It's been a long day out there. Saw a lot of good things. Experienced a lot of good things. Collected a lot of good things. And also collected a lot of garbage. Oops, forgot one last thing though. That little idea of mine about unwrapping the wrapper to see what unfolds underneath. Because the truth is hidden deep inside. Yeah, if only you really knew. Let me see what this thing says. It's probably retro from like 1994 or something like that. Yeah. How am I going to do this one-handed? Hold on 1 second. Hold on. I'm unwrapping the gift. Ooh, it's still sticky, which means it's not old. Not old at all. Okay, well that's the best I can do on this. Someone balled up a gift. That's cool. Alright, whatever that means. Bam! Ninja! What the? Are you going to say that I knew that this thing was on here? What? Of course I didn't. Dang. They know how to play the game right when we're looking. Just like that face we saw in the sand. And then the head that we found with the mask on. Bam. That's weird right there. I'm speechless with this. But it says, smash fascism. Cool, just another piece of garbage, but weird though. Definitely weird on what we collected today. Let me go ahead and move on with this beautiful hobby of ours. I'll see you guys, ladies and gentlemen, in the next video. Let's hope it's going to be a lot more historic than what you're looking at here. See you later on.